What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So lately, a lot of palm-colored folks have been coming out online saying that Kamala Harris was right. Every single thing she warned about, from the Medicaid cuts to Trump using the military on Americans, everything is happening. And the irony, Trump is doing exactly what he accused her of planning to do. So yeah, they're just coming out to say, oh, we should have listened to Black people. We should have listened. They told us, it was an open book test, and of course it was, but they didn't listen. FAFO. But yeah, credit goes to the original creators. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tapping in when you saw this. Let's watch, and we'll be back with some commentary.
He considers anyone who doesn't support him or who will not bend to his will an enemy of our country. It's a serious issue. He is saying that he would use the military to go after them. Think about this.
To take place later today near City Hall. This follows President Trump's deployment of 2,000 National Guard members in response to a series of immigration protests across the city.
And Donald Trump intends to cut Social Security and Medicare. He intends to give tax breaks to billionaires and big corporations. He intends to gut our investments in clean energy jobs. He intends to end the Affordable Care Act. To take us back to a time when insurance companies had the power to deny people with pre-existing conditions. You guys remember what that was?
I'm wondering, when are white people going to start listening to the Black community? When are we going to admit that they were right about Trump? They were right during the civil rights era. They were right about abolition. And now we know, now we can see they've been right about Trump all along. They got our attention during the George Floyd protests, but we didn't listen. We were just like fair weather fans. But if we could ever get behind this community, if we could ever draw from their wisdom and their knowledge of what America really is at the cellular level, because they've seen this all along, and there is so much we could learn if we would just humble ourselves and move out of the spotlight just for a moment and let them speak.
Every single thing that Kamala Harris warned us about if Donald Trump was elected president is happening right now. And every single thing that Donald Trump said would happen if Kamala Harris was elected president is what is happening under his presidency. Kamala Harris told us that Donald Trump was going to deploy U.S. troops on U.S. citizens, and he already did that. Kamala Harris told us that Donald Trump was going to start a war with Iran. That has already happened. Kamala Harris told us that Donald Trump was going to strip millions of people from their health care. And now Republicans have just signed a bill to make sure that is going to happen. Every single thing that Kamala Harris said would happen during a Donald Trump presidency is happening. But this country will continue to not believe what a Black woman will say, but believe what a white man who's been credibly accused of sexual assault multiple times, instead of just believing a Black woman. Black women are the most educated and most intelligent women in this country. And until we start believing them, this is exactly what is going to continue happening.
Because believe me, if Donald Trump is president again, at some point or another, that ugliness will touch all of our lives. And it will not matter what you look like, how you worship, who you love, or how you vote. If you don't make 6 or 8 or 12 figures, if you're not famous, if you criticize or disagree with him in any way, if he doesn't view you as his equal or relevant to his ambitions, I promise you, he will not think about you when he gets into the Oval Office. And that will have real consequences for all of us.
Gonna be reaching out with your MAGA hats on and shit, talking about, well, wait a minute, I thought we had something special. And he gonna walk the fuck away and leave you high and dry with a wet ass on the floor. Y'all are all totally fucked. Y'all don't see it. And I think that is absolutely hilarious. Which is why I refuse to fight with anybody on this motherfucker about it. You just need to fuck around and find it on your own. And when you do, good luck. Deal with it however you want to deal with it. He done called y'all stupid and everything. He talks shit all the time about his voters, about the people. And I always said I couldn't vote for Donald Trump for several reasons, but one of them was I could never fuck with somebody who would easily, like, I know you would stab me in the back. I know you would. I know he would just fuck us over. If somebody was to be sitting down talking a deal with him about buying the United States, he would sell us to the highest fucking bidder to be the richest man on the planet. And y'all think it's cool because he's sending immigration and motherfucking the National Guard and he's sending them to certain cities. Oh, wait until he turn them against you good old boys with them red hats on who voted for him. Oh, and he is. Mind you, we still got several years of this, and eventually he is. Oh, God, he is. And y'all gonna be so heartbroken. Destroyed. It's gonna be so many more mass shootings. Ain't none of y'all gonna shoot at him, but you're gonna take it out on everybody else for your fuck up. That's what y'all do. Because you can't take rejection well at all. And as soon as he gives you his rejection, it's gonna hurt. Now, he's probably not gonna do that to the last minute because right now he needs y'all. He can easily manipulate y'all. So, he's gonna keep manipulating you, making you think you can be just like him when really you're nothing but trash in his eyes. He wouldn't spit on half of y'all if he was on fire. And if he saw some of these little backwoods shacks that y'all live in with all these motherfucking raccoons and roaches and rodents that y'all have with these big ass Trump flags, you think he would walk up and want to sit down with you and talk? He wouldn't come anywhere fucking near you. All about the dollars is all about him. And when it comes down to the day where it comes down to y'all, and I'm talking MAGA, y'all who voted for him, when it comes down to y'all or him, he's not gonna pick you. This is one of them situations where it's kind of like a toxic relationship where y'all dating a married man and y'all think he gonna leave his wife and kids for y'all, and then you find out he not. Yeah, he not. I'm sorry. But sometimes you just need to find the fuck out. Once you find out, you'll be standing there just like old girl in that damn Tyler Perry movie at the end when she wanted her original husband back after she fucked him over for the married man. And I guess that'd be y'all standing there with your arms open, ready to welcome any fucking body but him. Because he is going to fuck y'all over. Real good. I just really hope y'all are prepared for it. It's not always going to be everybody else. Eventually, he's going to turn his eyes on y'all.
Okay, I want to take a moment to say thank you to Donald Trump, not out of praise, but out of truth. Because while you rip through every part of this government, tearing down justice, equality, and fairness under the fake excuse of fighting DEI fraud, what you're really doing is confirming what black folks have been saying for generations. America was built on racism, fueled by fear and sustained by white supremacy. You've exposed it all. The masks are off. The polite racism, the fake allyship, the colorblind lies, it's all gone. Now we see it raw and unfiltered. You're not just targeting policy, you're targeting people. Black people, brown people, marginalized communities. In the wild part, we make up the smallest portion of this country, yet somehow we are the biggest threat to the lie that white supremacy built. That should tell you everything. You're afraid not of violence, not of replacement, but of the power we hold even when we have nothing. You see the way our culture, our brilliance, our resilience, our excellence continues to shape this country, even when it tries to erase us. Donald Trump is just the loudest version of a system that's always been in place. He is the living, breathing proof that this country was never designed with us in mind. And yet, we continue to define it. So thank you, Donald, for exposing what so many tried to deny, for showing the world that the fear of black greatness is real, for proving that racism isn't in our imagination, it's in the fabric of this nation. And to my people, we don't have to fight to prove our worth. He's doing that for us. All we have to do is stand firm, stay awake, and know that the truth is finally louder than the lie. We are not broken. We are not the problem. We are the evidence of the power that this country can contain. Let that truth ring louder than its hate.
We told y'all in November of 2024 that Donald Trump was going to go full dictator mode if he was to win the presidency of the United States of America. Yes, Baba. And everyone's excuse on the left was, well, him and Kamala, they're the same. They're no different. They are very much different. Kamala is not a dictator. Trump is. And he's not only rounding up people who are Hispanic, who are Asian, who are Black African. He is rounding up Black Americans. The same Black Americans who built this country for free. For free. And they are rounding them up and tying up their children in Chicago. So, you guys had a chance to prevent this in November and didn't take it because you guys said free Palestine. Well, how are we supposed to free Palestine if our people aren't free in this country? Quickly.
Donald Trump intends to use the United States military against American citizens who simply disagree with him. People he calls, quote, the enemy from within. America, this is not a candidate for president who is thinking about how to make your life better. This is someone who is unstable, obsessed with revenge, consumed with grievance, and out for unchecked power.
So the fact that Kamala literally gave America the answer sheets and they still failed the open book test is just crazy, right? It's crazy. But what do you think? Was she right all along? I don't even know why I'm asking that, because she was right all along. I mean, she said it was going to happen and it did happen. So yeah, she was right. But do you think that this is just politics doing what politics does? What are your thoughts? Let me know. Drop them in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Credit goes to the original creators. Disclaimer, this is just for education and commentary purposes. As usual, I'll see you on my next one.